How good are Cloud9 on Vertigo?
Oh, they might be the best, Sanders. They might be the very best team in the world at this map. For Big to get it done 2-0 would be unthinkable. This is the time for NaVi to show what his team is really made of.
Ooh, Tamsin, he did not like that. He's not interested in that fight. Crimbo, though, he's got 2 pistols, so feeling much more confident. Oh, they're going to be running at him. They were turned with their back to try and flash their way through, but Crimbo with a double. That's a huge opening just made. Shiro finally taking him down, but wherever that flash was, it certainly wasn't in Crimbo's eyes. They're going to go straight for the bomb plant here, and I don't blame them. This could be a tricky after plant, though, coming in on the side of Cloud9.
Yeah, there's only a single smoke for Big. Got to deploy that right on the bomb. This duel is huge. Okay, Shiro evens the numbers up. Buster still lying in wait. Actually, a bit more damage inflicted on a Shiro, and Buster finds his time to strike. 2 kills for him. Quiet Inferno, but not on Vertigo. All up to hype. 1v3. Spots the backpack of Buster, but this is not going to happen for him as Buster finds a third. Him and Shiro connect to find every kill in the round for C9. That's the flash setup.
Yeah, they're going to try and see if they could get a little bit of revenge. Tabson, ready and waiting for it. Going to walk right in. The timing looked like it was incredible, but it's not working out in their favor. Keto now spinning all over the place to try and stay alive. He's got the right read, realizes that nobody else is going to be on the side, so he pushes forward. If he keeps going, he might actually have been able to catch them. Hobbit, in the meanwhile, has been clearing out the B bomb site, and it doesn't look like Keto is ever going to be able to catch them on that ramp going back, so... Wow, there was a big opportunity right there for them.
If Keto had more HP, you would bet that he would go for that swing. And now this should be a freebie for Hobbit. Favin not expecting that deep advanced position. And this is Hobbit, who was tagged down to 32 earlier in the round, still having the wherewithal to take this space away from Big. And this should be a 3rd round on the board. There's not much HP to work with for Big. Just a standoff.
Yeah.
Either team the wiser. Full boost. Oh, nice. Okay, well, 1 for 1. Favin now has to know that Axile could have pressed forward in that split second. This is a pretty tough task. If he falls too quickly, this is going to be round over. But at the same time, Cloud9, they're going for this ramp control. But still, there is so much pressure being exerted. C9, they're actually trying to pressure 2 spots at the same time. And Favin, yeah, he's backed on up. Okay, C9, they know what space they have. They know where that CT is, but Favin just wants to take it back. Okay, this is a bit of a bold play, and he thinks better of it now.
I'm shocked that Favin was allowed to escape. They threw a Molotov at the back of the bomb site. I think he should have been dead crossing into the side to escape that, so very interesting.
That's a bad smoke.
Yeah, it is. And Cloud9, they're not second-guessing this B push yet. Kind of wondered if they would. They've been fighting this for a long time. A lot of people have started to show up. Favin and then Tabsin with the USP, and Shiro back. He's got no health at all. Hobbit, he was holding for a flank. He was expecting someone to maybe show up, and it never did. And now they're down to 19 seconds, and they might very well lose this round in a... feels like a very stubborn way, just hitting the B bomb site over and over again, even if you'd already signaled, even if they already knew bomb is going to be attempted inside of the smoke here. 5 seconds left as it drops, and Shiro and Hobbit will go down in quick succession. That's a very good recovery for Big, and for Cloud9, I feel like it's... They are looking for the flank and making sure that nobody's going to be trying to walk that way, but NaVi up close. We're down to 20 seconds. Not a lot has to go wrong here. Typed good coverage. Tabson, he was low on health already, so that swing could have been lethal. Axile now just in pure aim mode. He's going to get the headshot, but nobody else presents themselves.
Oh, no.
Bomb is going to be attempted now. 8 seconds left, and it's a 3 versus 4 with not that much health left on the Cloud9 side. This should be a retake for Big. They've got everything set up for it, except maybe for the grenades, but the manpower, it should be enough. Shiro misses a golden opportunity. He might not get another one here. They're going to be on the bomb. They're going to tap it just to force somebody into it. A little bit of a peek there. Hobbit not hitting the shot, and Shiro, he's still not connected. Another attempt at defuse. Went down to 2 seconds. Good shot, but they're already on it. And nobody able to get the job done. I can't believe it.
Ran out of bullets. If that were the old op with 10 in the chamber, I mean, that's a totally different story. Key spot for Favin. Has a chance to double up here. It would be huge for him and Big, but there's the first. Okay, Buster, you're going to find the trade. He's jiggling out, wants it, but Favin does get the 2.
Yeah, just a straight-up aim fight, that second one. He comes out on top and manages to get away. And this is where maybe we can get a bit of a feel for how comfortable Big feel in their defense, because they're playing 5 versus 3, so they should be in positions now where they can set up reliable trades. Oh, they can walk right into the shot. That smoke is so suspicious that you've got to think that there's something going on if you're Keto, but he got caught a little bit. Farvan's going to get caught next, and we're right back into a 3-on-3. This is not looking good for Big right here. A 5 versus 3 should not be allowed to crumble like that, and they might just be saving.
I think they have to. It's really hard to justify this one. We'll see. I think they have some utility that they want to test, but that kill from NaVi, you got to call it off. Yeah, Big, they got to retreat. Yeah, that's all really on Keto. Beginning of the round, great job from Faven. So eventually, you feel like it's got to work.
I was going to say, who wouldn't? Trusting Axal to walk up either the stairs, be boosted up, or whatever it is, I would do the same thing.
In a moment of transition, and yeah, this is just looking way too good for Cloud9. They're pressuring already from multiple angles. Big don't really have any space to work with. They're just getting boxed in right now, but they're still fighting. Okay, Crimbo, double spray down, and there it is. The side swipe from Hobbit, and now we're in a 2-on-2 post plant.
Yeah, both the T's with an AWP, that's kind of strange. But again, given the fact that there are no nades on the Big side, the double AWP could work really well. How do you cross this bomb site without getting shut down? Especially this position for Shiro. Flashbang? No, they did pick up a smoke. That's something. They have at least that to work with. Lands right on top, so that's a good one. And now the double op's a little bit interesting. Hobbit's not going to miss the opportunity. And now Keto, you might as well go straight for it. He picks up the kit and another smoke, and he's going to re-smoke it again and just has to hold it and pray that nothing goes wrong. The knife inside, they can't find him. No! How has it happened? Big! They come out with the he gets both the kills as well. It's a miracle.
Oh my goodness, Keto with a little bit of magic there.
It looks very weird at the moment.
It's not even a bad opening defense for them. Like, they're getting kills. They're
right.
Putting themselves in decent positions, but they're not just they have to commit a little bit more or hold on to a smoke. That needs to be a priority.
Yeah, one or the other. Good for Crimbo, defeating NaVi at the ramp. And it's a 4-on-5, so not bad. Hobbit up here, see if he can beat the timing. They'll lose Shiro, actually. It's Tabs looking over the smoke, so I thought maybe Hobbit would keep going just to try and be real cheeky with it. They don't have all the weapons either on the Big side, so if they win this round, it's going to be a nice luxury for them. Going to feel like they have a chance to fight their way back into the first half, maybe.
Yeah, still good utility, though, on the side of C9. They can procedurally clear out the sandbags, but at the risk of giving up their position, yeah, Crimbo, got to get out of here, buddy. Okay, a kill. Oh, a double kill in the flames. All right, that should do it. Hobbit, he's going to try to bring this one back, but with 30 seconds, it's going to be pretty difficult. Throws a smoke that indicates he might be using that as a one-way, but he actually is just falling off, saving the op into the next round, and
defense a little bit more. There is a chance for them to make it back and still have a little bit of a better save. Wow.
Wow, just clean shots there. Weird that NaVi ever even had it. Okay, yeah, Axel, he's been pretty good in these. Keto, once again, giving up that pick towards B. This has been a point of vulnerability for Big.
That is a very... He sprayed that while slightly AD-ADing at such a long range and still just controls the recoil perfectly. That's not easy.
His mechanics are out of this world. It's so consistent on those kinds of sprays. It looks like Cloud9, they're setting up for a B attack. NaVi right behind that wall. And yeah, Faven. Oh, good stuff. But Axel right there for the trade again. 3 versus 3. Some util is flying in, and this is a bit curious. There's 2 players from C9 right here, and Axel, he wants this fight. Tabson's holding the line still. So much damage being inflicted, and Big, they just don't want to give up this space.
But once again, Cloud9 are just relentlessly attacking this bomb site, in spite of the fact that there's obviously quite a few people here. Tabson will take 2 of them down, and Hobbit is now on his own with just 17 seconds on the clock. The bomb is right there in front of him. Tabson fight to the death right here. Not going to give up the battle. He'll find it as well. It's so aggressive.
It's similar to what he did on Inferno. This would be a lopsided affair, but Axel just So sneaky in these B defaults. Right there in the smoke. Oh, he's getting lit by the flames, and that's going to alert keto to his position.
Huge.
Opening pick, but it's always been about how these teams finish, not even how they start. Opening picks. Okay, Crimbo dancing with him. Oh, couldn't quite get away. NaVi ruthless on that pursuit.
Yeah. And it was sick from tabseN. When Crimbo was flashed, tabseN actually tried to take the attention away by spamming on the other side and maybe even slowing down a player there. So that was really heads-up play from tabseN. Now they're going to go for the re-aggress. I kind of like this. Instead of trying to defend the bomb side, to go for the after-plant. They look at least like they want to try and see if they can be a little bit aggressive. And those retakes haven't been working out for Big, so why not give it a shot here? Nice one. Hype going to get a third kill. Farvan is there as well. And they're battling him on that ramp. 2 versus 3. NaVi and Buster now. That's a huge double kill. Somehow they bring it back from a 2-on-3 into a 1 versus 2 the other way. keto to try and save the day. Sneaking on in, but Buster hasn't moved from the site at all, which is unlikely. You're expecting that he will. There's the kill, but he does reveal himself. And now keto, he's got a real crack at it here. Buster must be feeling the pressure. He's got nowhere to stand, and the spray comes in. keto with a clutch in the 1 versus 2. And they're going to go and pick up the AWP, but that is a massive, massive round from keto.
That's huge from keto. He's been a liability on that B bomb site, but that retake makes up for a lot of the mistakes and missteps that he's had earlier. What a clutch. Keeps the score in favor of Big. And that was sort of the style that we've been saying Big should be implementing, or they could be implementing, taking the fight to Cloud9 wisely. Hyped. Yeah, using this angle by the sandbags, really common for a lot of oppers. See Jame here play a lot, and actually doesn't find anything. Okay, 4v4. This might play into the hands of Cloud9. Yeah, they want to pounce on this bomb site. Double kill for them. They're speeding up, but Faven, he wants to recover things before they even get this bomb planted. Looking for it, and there is another kill for Faven. 2v2 now, and he wants to keep on going. I don't think he knows NaVi is close right now. This might spell his doom, and it does.
Yeah, he definitely didn't know keto to try and clutch it again in another 1 versus 2. He did it once before. And he's going to be turning his back. I looked like he was about to get shot right away. He might be overthinking this.
Yeah, think you're right there.
I think he was assuming that NaVi was there and someone else had already got the bomb and had run with it. So that would have been sick if he was right about it. But he has maybe another shot at it here. Flash doesn't do anything. Walks in, spots out Buster. He can guess where the other player is. Swings for it there, but can't find the immediate headshot. And now time is running out.
No way.
There's one good. Can he do it again? Buster's right there, and keto! He's back at it. What a hero!
How does he keep doing it? It was almost like the same thing again. Are we watching a rerun? 8-6, and off the back of keto winning another clutch. He's keeping Big in this. He's making sure that they walk away from this half with the lead.
Oh, that's gotta be unbelievably frustrating for Cloud9. Imagine losing back-to-back 1 versus 2s against the same player with the bomb down.
And they played it in almost the exact same way, too.
Yeah.
That's... I wonder when keto did that, if he thought, if that's just deja vu. A little bit of utility there, and this is a different look where tabseN has control of the ramp. He's playing this jump spot along with Hyped. They should be able to give their team advance forewarning if anybody were to come, and Hype does even better than that. He gets one, he tries to get the second. Axile punishes, but tabseN still holds on to this space.
Yeah, gotta be careful right now. I don't mind tabseN falling back, because if he dies alone out there, it's a 3-on-3. Why would you want to lose the last round of the half in a 5-on-3? It's just not worth it. Oh, God, that is very, very close. tabseN's almost dead anyway. In spite of playing it defensively, nade goes over. Crimbo's a little bit further back than they were expecting. And if you look at the clock, that's maybe another problem here for the T side. 20 seconds. keto, he's tired of trying to clutch it 1 versus 2. He wants to be the flanker this time, and he opens it up on Axile. What a resurgence from keto at the late stages of this first half. tabseN with the final kill. Huge recovery from Big. He can call it out, saying there's a lot of people down here. If anyone's in any doubt, just listen to the footsteps on the other side. He's waiting for it. They have a double HE as well there on the Big side, so wonder when they're going to pop that. Maybe they want the bomb plant first. They're going to get the entries they wanted. Shiro gets overrun. It is a clean cut into the bomb side. Only NaVi able to respond, and that is not enough.
Oh, just Axile. This is what Big needed.
If he gets it, the CC could be activated. Actually, so could the MP9. Oh, smoke though. That'll make the 1D very hard to pull off. Still trying for it though. Tamsin with the one return, but Axel did get a kill.
Yeah, big call for the cancel. Okay, they have one smoke left, a couple flashes. It's going to be pretty tough to breach this bomb site, especially with Axel's position. This is a great crossfire between him and Hobbit, and without utility, this position usually good for a multi-frag. When it's Axel playing in it, you can expect that.
Taking the attention, and Axel, the timing, I don't think it could have been better. And you're right. They don't have the utility. If they had a Molotov, it would have been a very different play. Smoke is set up just to try and create a bit of a one-way so they can walk onto it. Flashbang. It's not effective enough. They're getting kind of close. Oh, he sees it. And you said multi-kill. That's exactly what Axel is going to deliver. A double. 15 seconds right here as they try and recover the round. But Big, they're in a lot of trouble. Even if Cloud9 don't have all the weapons, they're right there in front of them. Tamsin with the one and the rundown. They get the bomb plant, but nobody could stop NaVi and Hobbit at the end there. So good stuff. 7 rounds for Cloud9. And this one was a little bit harder to win.
That pressure towards middle that Big were exerting earlier, the plan didn't really work out for them. Took quite a bit of damage in that spam fight through the smoke. The player that was moving through construction was taken down, and that was more or less the idea there in that matchup. So they've had to prove themselves once again.
Oh. Well, NaVi is, again, known for fighting on that ramp. And if the smoke had gone up maybe a second earlier, then he probably would have been able to get down there and pull some of his tricks. Hobbit instead will try and take over. Scoreline is 10-8 right now. Tamsin's right on the other side. He's going to be flashed on through and hyped, even without the help of Tamsin, able to get the kill with the AWP. That's kind of crazy. That flashbang surely would have got him.
Cloud9 double downing on the ramp aggression. Axel, once again, seems to be the player that Big are attempting to target in the mid-late round on their site conversion, and thankfully, he's walked away. This guy is good for so many highlights on this bomb site, but he's never even going to have a chance. He's moved on over. Looks like he wanted to stack A, and maybe he can take one little pot shot here from a distance, but this is a great camera angle to show just how far removed he is from this attack.
Yeah, definitely a calculated risk coming down from below if they actually hit for it, so we'll see if NaVi is going to be moving forward. This looks sketchy, especially because they have to make their way through Axel, which we know.
It's a really interesting smoke that Big threw right at the front of the site. Yeah. They're staging this in a way that most teams don't really go for.
Oh, Keto walked into the Molotov. This is scary. Look at the time as well. It's only 18 seconds. They need to go right now. Flashbang was nearly good, but Buster is up close as well. And this attack has already been thought of, you got to say. There's no chance to make their way through. 8 seconds. Farther than hyped. Better to just stay away and save what you can here.
I think it might have been a missmoke, actually, at front site. NaVi, kill after time. That's pretty brutal. Hyped. 1750 left in the bank. That is Buster. Oh, he's gotten so much confidence. Oh. Bet by Tamsin, though, yeah.
Too much confidence, maybe. A little bit unfortunate. But Axel, he's still the raid boss. Oh, did he see that? I think he did. Oh, Keto. He finds the opening. Now, there's still someone at the back of the site. And this is, if they overlook it, they shouldn't. They have Molotovs. Yeah, there we go. They force out Hobbit. Good use of utility for Big, even in a pressured situation here. 17 seconds, but both the players for Cloud9 have shown up. They're going to be pushing on to the side where they get mowed down. Crimbo with the bomb in his hand. Oh, no! NaVi, he takes down Hyped, and now Tamsin has to recover the scenario. 5 seconds left. Yeah, he has to find the kill. He's not sure. He can't find him, and the time is going to expire. Oh, they run out of bullets at the end. It's the ugliest fight we've seen yet, but it will go the way of Cloud9.
Wow. Oh, man. The panic set in there for Big. Bomb out. Dashing into the bomb site. There was a flash, but it just didn't connect, and Cloud9 still able to hold on. That entry that Keto found onto Axel, it felt like it was good enough right there, and I think Crimbo is strongly regretting having the bomb out. If he had his gun out, he would have easily found this trade onto NaVi, and things could have completely changed. Doesn't seem like Big have the answer to the ramp control. Okay.
There we go.
There we go, Hyped. Yeah. Needed something like that. Finally, the man that has been so in control of this space is taken down. But on the other side of the map, Keto gives one up. Shiro to find the pick. Hobbit still hanging on to this space. And he doesn't have much backup. Buster is making his way towards long, but this is just such a strong off angle. 2 kills for Hobbit. Buster should be able to activate now. Right there, it's just easy pickings. Even when they lose NaVi, it is not enough to rattle Cloud9.
15-11. What a performance here for Cloud9, especially on the second half of this map. Shiro, yeah, feeling emboldened by the fact that they have such a win streak going. NaVi showing up as well. They're getting shut down, trying to come through the smoke right here. There's nothing they could do. Farvin gets blown up. Keto is next. Just sacrificing more people to Shiro. And Hype is the only one left inside of the smoke. They know it as well. And it's a 16-11 victory for Cloud9.